family a lot? You get back to Massachusetts?
Yeah, I want to get back to Boston more. I was supposed to go home for Easter, but I'm sort of terrified of Easter because 8 years ago I knocked out my 2 front teeth during a blindfolded Easter egg hunt.
I've never heard of. Easter eggs.
Good night. Bill.
Yeah, no, but Easter egg hunts aren't supposed to be blindfolded.
Well, my mother wanted to like make it more difficult because we were all sort of. I was 16 at the time. My brother was 19. My sister was 23. So she wanted to make it more difficult. So she decided we'd all blindfold ourselves and be paired with like a member of our family to lead us around finding eggs. So I was paired with my father. And I was going pretty well. I had a few eggs. I was blindfolded. And
you're 16 at the time?
I was 16, yeah. And at one point he says, yo, dude, there's an egg at your feet. And there was an egg at my feet. And there was also a outdoor metal fireplace. And yeah, I had the same reaction.
So your dad, so you leaned down, and what happened? I mean,
so I leaned down, my teeth are gone. And then all of a sudden we were confronted with the actual difficult version of an Easter egg hunt, which was finding my 2 teeth in the grass of my yard. So everyone's like on the ground looking for my teeth. My mother's screaming. I had just gotten my braces off like 2 weeks before this.
Oh.
Yeah. So we find one of the teeth. We shove it back in my head.
Is that what you're supposed to do?
Well, I later found out that you could just put it in a glass of milk and it would have survived, but I was glad to take the shoving it in my head option. But so we get to the emergency room. There's like one doctor there who's like my Jewish Christ that wasn't celebrating Easter. I'm like traumatized. He's operating on me. I'm completely conscious. And then all of a sudden he goes, huh. And the other tooth was invulsed into my head. And he pulled it out. And yeah, so Jesus isn't real.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, but it was good. And then they actually put the teeth back in my head. They glued them in place for 2 weeks. I went to high school with glue and dead teeth in my mouth. And then they ended up not being able to save them, and they took them out again and put regular teeth in.
What a horrible, yeah. Good, thanks, Mom, for like, we gotta make this egg hunt more difficult.
Yeah.